Hey guys, this Daily again this week. Hopefully you guys hear me loud enough. Um, this week's topic, this week's topic is over finding about yourself. A lot of people say, "Oh, I don't know who I am." Everybody like they want to be like it's not whining, but everyone pressures them like they have to know what they want and they have to know what they need, what they want to be in life, what they want by every. You don't have to. Take a breath. You know, You don't have to know everything in life. You don't have to know your exact plan for life. Yes, it helps knowing what you want to be. Yes, it helps knowing how you feel about things. Yes, it helps knowing what you want in life. But you don't have to know, especially during high school or middle school or anything like that, especially young. You don't have to, they put so much pressure on it. But you just feel like you have to know all this stuff. Well, take a breath and take a break because you don't. You know, If you keep worrying about it, you're going to make wrong decisions and you're going to regret it and everything. You're going to feel bad. So don't, okay? Just relax. It will work out. It always does. But there's a plan for you, you know? I'm not going to get religious on it because I could go religious about this and finding out about yourself. I'm not. These aren't religious videos. These are for everyone. Um, but the first step to understanding about yourself and what you want and all that is knowing that you can never fully understand yourself, or what you want because you are constantly changing. You're constantly growing. You're constantly liking new things. You're constantly changing because that's how humans are, especially to like 21 now, they say. Something like that. You're constantly changing. Your body's growing. Your mind's growing. You're constantly changing. So you can't know exactly what you want. You can't have a good idea. Like my good idea ever since I've been a little kid is I want to be president. I don't know that for sure, but that's why I wanted. But as I've grown up, I've also thought about other jobs being like times a pastor, at times a cook, at times a zombie. When I was like 5, I was like, I want to be a zombie. But I've changed my whole life, and I want to become a lawyer and all that, but I keep changing because I am still changing. Everyone is changing. So you might think that you want to be a pastor, a lawyer, a doctor, a nurse, or something like that, but you might change in not even a year. It might change in a week or a day. You might find out something new. Like this one guy wanted to be a radio DJ, but I guess he found out that all they do is like push a bunch of buttons usually, you know? And he's like, I don't want to be a DJ anymore for radios. I'm like, that's cool. You know, you don't always know exactly what you want. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about being pressured to know what you want to be in school or in life or anything like that. Because until you can realize that you're always changing, you're never going to want the same thing forever and be permanent about it, then you won't realize what you want and make you're wasting money by going to college for this one degree and then halfway through you switch your major. Like I think you're like 63% or something like that. I can't remember the exact statistic. Like 63% like change it within their first year or something like that. And it's like that's because people pressure them to be what they want. Do this, hurry, hurry, hurry. They pressure them to choose something and then they waste all that money. So don't let that pressure get to you. Realize that you're constantly changing and then try to realize and think upon that. Don't let everybody pressuring you get to you because you're constantly changing. So in order to understand yourself, you have to realize that you can never understand yourself completely because there's always that little part changing you. Like I said, I could have gone religious about that because there's a bunch of different religions have different views about finding yourself. But I don't do this for religious. I do this for people. And not everybody's religious. So I hope everyone has a good week. I hope I spoke up loud enough. I hope I didn't speak too fast. So have a good week, everybody. I'll see you next week.